guys, I'm Lori.
I'm David.
And this is Mermaid and Jedi Adventures. Today on Mermaid and Jedi Adventures, we're going to be talking about our top 5 favorite villains. Granted, it's us, so there'll probably be 1 or 2 honorable mentions along the way. Yeah. But we're going to get right into it. So these aren't really in any particular order. So number 1, let's just say, or the first one we're going to talk about is Ursula. Yeah. Was there any surprise?
Yeah, I forgot to get that.
I think she's also my favorite Disney character, period. So yeah, Ursula, I think she's got excellent, first of all, her look is amazing. Chocolate white hair, big tentacles, purple skin of the necklace, let's just call it drag queen-esque makeup on. She's really visually a great villain. She also has a wonderful voice, great song selection, and she's also, let's face it, she's evil. She's stealing people's voices.
Yeah, but she's a good villain because she's evil, but she's not going around just doing evil things for no reason.
Yes. She's making you make choices. Yeah. And so it's really your own fault, but she's manipulating you into it. That makes a good villain.
Yeah, so she's not just, just going around murdering people or... Yeah. You can't really use that at Disney, I guess, but it's the, I'm going to take her voice and then, keep her voice forever, then, if you don't do this kind of thing, it's more interesting than just do this or I'll kill you kind of thing.
Exactly. There isn't a threat there. There's a manipulation to get her away or get what she wants. The second one we'll talk about is Hook. Yeah. So, I almost said Dr. Hook, but that is a completely different thing, which is music.
Yes.
So, Captain Hook is probably one of David's favorites.
Yeah, he's interesting. I kind of like his coat and he's another villain who's not really that evil.
Yeah.
Based on the situation, he's just trying
being a pirate.
Yeah, it's just the situation he's in, and it was constant battle with Peter Pan, but it's kind of he's kind of almost forced into it based on circumstances. So. Yeah,
exactly. So we like his character in the movies. We like his character in Once Upon a Time as well. Yeah. So that kind of leads us into our next person, who is Rumpelstiltskin / Mr. Gold. Yeah. Is it Mr. Gold?
Yes, Mr. Gold
seems so undignified, Mr. Gold. So Rumpelstiltskin and Mr. Gold from Once Upon a Time. So these villains are kind of from all over different places of Disney. So we really do have enjoyed Once Upon a Time. Mm-hmm. There has been some questionable seasons or some seasons that we've enjoyed more than others.
Well, let's going back to Ursula. When Ursula was on Once Upon a Time, Lori hated it. It was basically, hey, this is not what it should be.
Yes.
There was nothing that screamed octopus. It was just Lori was having none of that, and that was kind of a big reason why we kind of got soured on Once Upon a Time for a bit.
Exactly. If nothing against the actress that played her, she could have had a wonderful job, but it was a very thin character. They didn't really go into it very much. They didn't really go into her backstory as much as I would have liked to. It's probably because she's my favorite, so I wanted a season to be about her. They can have a season about Frozen and Merida and stuff. They should have a season about Ursula. Anyways, okay, back to the topic at hand. So one of the reasons why I like I almost said Rapunzel, Rumpelstiltskin / Mr. Gold is his character. First of all, the actor, awesome. Second of all, I like him as both Mr. Gold and Rapunzel for different reasons. Did I say Rapunzel?
You said Rapunzel.
Rumpelstiltskin / Mr. Gold for different reasons. Obviously, when he is Rumpelstiltskin, he is, the dark one. He's more just sort of evil and just sort of not really having a conscience. When he's Mr. Gold, it's not to say that he necessarily, I think that he wants to be a better person, but he wants to be a better person for Belle, obviously. But he always makes bad decisions. He tries, and just when you think he's past it, he goes back and makes a bad decision.
Well, that's a good one. Villains are good villains, not just black and white. It's
gray area.
It's Rumpelstiltskin, Mr. Gold is because of him being a coward kind of thing and trying to circumvent the rules. Basically, is how he becomes more of a villain, which is kind of interesting.
Exactly. So our next villain that we like is Dr. Facilier from The Princess and the Frog. Yeah. So this is another it's a cartoon, but another a villain that is very visually appealing. You know, he's got the purple suit and the little tiny mustache, and his friends from the other side, and you know, his the voodoo influences. So we really like Dr. Facilier as well.
Yeah, he's kind of like, he says friends from the other side, but they're not really that much friends with him, because he keeps like, from the movie, it kind of seems like he has a bunch of deals that haven't gone very well, and he's like, this is his last chance kind of thing with them, and they don't, you know, so.
Well, he wants them to do him favors, to do his biddings, basically. But they have their own agenda. Yeah. So our last person that we want to talk about, our last villain that we want to talk about is Scar from The Lion King. Now, I think that Scar is probably one of, like, the ultimate villains. He killed his brother. Yeah. And then basically manipulated little Simba into thinking that he had done it. So, that he was responsible for that. You know, if you didn't go out here, your dad wouldn't be here in the first place, and he wouldn't have died. So, essentially drove him away from, you know, his family for a long time before he came back. So, also, the music.
Yeah, so basically, once again, this is another villain that's basically not just being evil for the sake of being evil. It kind of more like his motivation was like, I think I could do a better job than my brother, so like the only way I can do it is by murdering him.
My brother's the king. My brother has it all. It should be me. That's sort of thing.
So it's kind of more of motivation by maybe greed and stuff like that. But it's not just I have to do this because I'm evil. It's kind of, there was reasons kind of behind it, even though they were bad.
Exactly. So honorable mention time. I love The Night Before Christmas, and I think Oogie Boogie is an excellent villain. He is evil. He hatches a plan to kidnap Santa Claus. He is trying to kill Jack and, you know, take over. And excellent music, and just the fact that he's just a sack with a face, but is so good as the villain and so expressive, just lends really good character, a really good character development there that Disney came up with. I really do like him.
Yes, my honorable mention would be Wreck-It Ralph. I think it's a Disney movie, I think.
Yes.
It's kind of Wreck-It Ralph is kind of him struggling to be the villain in the movie, and how he deals with it, basically.
Oh, that's a good call, because he doesn't even know that he is a villain, does he?
Well, you know, he knows he's a villain based on the game world, but he's kind of struggling with, you know, being that bad guy and not getting any once the game's over, he's kind of like goes away. He kind of cares about him, and so at the beginning of the movie he kind of struggles with that, and it's kind of about his journey of, you know, being okay with himself and being part of a villain in that game.
I've only seen it the one time. It's been such a long time since I've seen it. Yes. Look into that. But so those are our top villains. Sometimes they change it up, but those are fairly consistent villains that we really like. Yeah. So list down below, what are some of your favorite villains? We'd like to hear that. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked what you saw today. We put out videos every Friday. And until we talk to you next time, take care.
Take care.